So tell me your name.
Jenna, cook,
And where are you from?
here in Vancouver.
So Jenna, tell me a little bit about your educational background and your background in makeup.
So I became a cosmetologist in 2008 and worked full-time in the salon for, I guess it would have been 7 years. I was a color correction specialist and I did event hair and makeup on the side for fun. And then eventually I got some additional certification in doing my event hair and I just kind of started loving that. And salon got really stressful and really hectic and I just kind of wanted to take a step back from it. My husband was really awesome and supportive about it, and so him being a photographer, we started doing more wedding and event stuff together so we could market it as a package, and I just realized I really wanted to add a professional credential to it rather than just being one of many who just enjoy doing makeup. So I came here to get a little additional education and my airbrush and just kind of refine everything with the new trends that were coming out.
Perfect. What led into the second question was what led you here, so kind of went into it.
Yeah, just you kind of do some research and you find out what's around, but I actually, funny enough, my husband and I went and we were getting burgers out at, I can't remember the name of the place, the one that's out in Camas by the park, and there was a girl there that her makeup was like working, and I was like, girl, your makeup? And she was like, I went to Cedar, and they gave me a card, and I'd never heard of it at that point. And I was like, okay, I'll do some research and find out what's around, and I looked it up and I was like, it sounds legitimate, and I was comparing to what was in the area and I was like, it's in my neighborhood and the price point sounds good, and I like the timeline because I had a kid, so it was flexible with timing, so yeah.
Awesome. And while you were at the academy, what did you learn?
For me, my biggest thing, because it was kind of compounding on what I already knew, I wanted to add, there was a couple trend looks I wasn't super familiar with, so I wanted to get hands-on with those and learn a little bit more about them. So I mean, to specifically name them, I wanted to get better at cut crease. I wanted to get better at doing brows, because your brow game has to be on point nowadays. And halo look, and I walked away with that, but getting my airbrush certification was a big game changer, because now I exclusively offer airbrush foundation, and it's, I mean, clientele-wise, it's changed, because people love to be like, oh, you do airbrush, that's like, and then you can charge more for it. So it's been great. I make more per client, and people feel like they're getting something special, and it just lets you seem a step above the other people, which is great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, how has the academy helped you in your business? So.
It's been really great. I love having the access to the studio. That's a huge thing for me, because having little ones at home, I can't bring people home, and I don't work out of a salon anymore. And on-site isn't always an option for people, so being able to have access to a nice, clean, pretty salon that's right off I-5, even Portland clients, usually it's pretty convenient for them to come and meet me here. So, or if you don't know somebody and you just want a safe environment to work on somebody, it's great. So the fact that they have that available to you even after you graduated, that's been really big for me in being able to book people, and then just being able to say you have that official certification just kind of, again, it solidifies you a little bit more as a professional.
Great. Since being here at the academy, where has your business gone? Has it succeeded? Has it grown?
Well, right now I'm dialing it back because I'm expecting our second kid and we're moving and building a house, but I have to turn down bookings constantly. Like, I actually just paused my Instagram because just posting stuff of work that I've done through the summer and the fall, the people are trying to blow me up and start booking me for spring and weddings and homecomings and proms, homecoming proms. I can't, like, I had to take a step back a little bit, so now I'm just referring out to people I've gone to school with and people I know who are taking bookings, because it does. I mean, if you pay attention and you really focus on your social media marketing and keeping your Instagram really professional and keeping your work updated so people can see you and find you, you'll grow.
That's awesome. Do you have any tips for any new incoming students?
It's kind of like we were just discussing earlier. Just make the most of the time while you're here. I definitely saw girls who, you can tell it's a passion or it's a hobby. So if you're gonna be here, you're gonna spend the money, it's gotta be a passion. You've gotta really throw yourself into it. You've gotta push yourself creatively. And I think the biggest thing is each look that is assigned to you, maybe don't settle with just, okay, I did okay on that, now I can move on. You should push yourself different skin tones, different age groups, different, you're not just gonna work on the bride, you might work on the mother of the bride and the flower girl. I think trying to make sure you're as well-rounded in the time you're here as you can be, and then ask for honest critiques. Like, don't be afraid to take criticism, don't be afraid to take the advice from your teachers, because they're here to help you. So if you're afraid of that feedback, you're not going to grow. So just really pushing yourself and being open and getting out of your comfort zone, because we can all do makeup at home following a YouTube tutorial, but if you're here, you need to be trying to learn big time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
No problem.